Yes, people. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Oh, I don't know if Nordin, you got something on there. Big up to everyone who's locked in. Smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Straightjacket Podcast 295. We're here Monday. Big up to everyone who tunes in every Monday to the podcast. You know the ones there. Big up to you. Mina, how are you doing? Monday. Good vibes, man. 3 points. Can't complain, can you?
Yeah, well, I'm good, man. How you doing? Big up, everyone. Road to 100k, man, guys. Smash the like button for Saeed. Big up Nordin as well.
Yeah, big up Nordin. How are you doing, man? Nordin, not the best weather out there. I can't lie to you. It's a bit grey. It's a bit gloomy. But yeah.
We had a summer school for with the youth youngsters. So yeah, bowling, really nice. I just beat the rain by about like 2 minutes. Like it was coming down a bit. So I'm lucky. I'm like getting celebrating a little victory. So I'm missing torrential Manchester rain. But big up Mina. I see you. The studio's looking absolutely lit.
Come on, man. Come on.
It looks proper. And yeah, big up. Let's go to 100k people. I don't know what you guys are waiting for, man. But let's get to 100k people. Let's do it. Let's get to it by Saturday. Wouldn't that be great after the United game on Saturday? Get to 100k. That'll be a bit amazing. I'll be around Saturdays. We're doing a watch along. You know what I mean? Early kickoff and all that. Early kickoff settings. We're having
early kickoff. You need to bring a bit of luck, man, because we haven't seen a win. Well, we've done a watch along. We haven't seen a win. We've seen two. I think we've seen.
Maybe you should stop doing the watch alongs, Dad. You lot are the curse.
Yo, 2-4-0.
We saw the worst result of last season. 4-0.
4-0. And I think the last one we did was Liverpool in 2022. When Ralph Rangnick was there, and we lost at Anfield. Was it 4-0 or 4-1, something like that? You know what I mean? So it was, it wasn't great.
Who's counting?
Who's counting exactly, man? But listen, Brighton's gonna be a tough test, man. And listen, it is Everton.
3-0, mate. 3-0.
3-0. I was watching their football, mate. They play some good football.
Up there around, mate. Well, reloading the years, mate.
Yeah.
Reloads, mate. Reloads. Now, pick up Mina as well. You listen, Mina's on road to 10k, people. Let's go.
Yeah, come on, people.
Daily Mina, I've been tuning in, you know. I'm out here cycling about Daily Mina.
Come on.
Here, man. Trust me.
It's called Daily Dose, Mina. Daily Dose.
Yeah, Daily Dose, man.
That's
Daily Dose. Come on.
Daily Dose. You know what
I missed out the dose. I'm dosy.
Yeah.
I just keep the Daily Mina.
Yeah, man. Big up to everyone here, man. Please smash a like on the video if you can. 300 of you in the building already. So yeah, get these likes up. Bit of a contrasting news to Mctominay. He's getting sold. He's not getting sold. He's Fulham. I've paid 30 million for him. That might get accepted. It's all a bit of a madness one. I just want him sold, man. You know what I mean? I just literally can't wait for the day that we hear the here we go or the agreement has been reached, like for him to go. Because listen, Man United are clearly waiting for the Ugarte one to maybe stretch until they could get their value. But this Mctominay one, it's one of them where they need to raise a little bit of funds. And that one there, man, it's just frustrating because it's like, you know, he's got a lot of suitors. And, you know, United should have used that to their maybe advantage. And that could have easily sped up the deal. But for some reason, it's done the opposite where, you know, they're saying now, today apparently they're saying that they don't mind if they keep him. You know, it's not like a must sale. It's like if we get a good deal, that's when we'll sell him. You know what I mean? So that's my only kind of bit of concern is that, what is it? Is it sale or is it if we get the best offer we can get?
And it's not just that. It's if he says he wants to leave. Yeah.
But I'm sure he's open. Is he not open to leaving or is he just... I'm sure he's open to leaving.
You were there when he came on. You were there when he came on. On Friday, the body language is like, I'm off.
Yeah.
You see the way he celebrated? He didn't even celebrate properly the goal because he could have scored. You know that? But
of course.
Zersky was like, nah, not today, lad. Not today. This is for me, mate. Let me get my velvet boot on that. What a goal that was, man. Honestly.
Yeah, brilliant goal. Brilliant goal. Absolutely brilliant goal to manage to where the cross is coming in to like the impact and the speed to it was different. But with the McTominay thing, I think he wants to go. I think he's the problem is it's where he wants to go. Premier League. You know, is it abroad? The Conte one's is a funny one. The fact that Conte is after McTominay is hilarious.
Conte loves a lot of Man United ex-players for some reason.
Did you see what? Yeah. Did you hear what he said? Did you see what he said? They got whacked 3-0 by the way.
I know. He started blaming the board again. You know what I mean? Nah,
he said he was basically like, if I say what I want to say,
bro, you're finished. I can't. You're finished.
And then you know what he said? You know what he said? He said, I don't know how they're going to get better. Maybe 3 months, maybe 6 months, maybe a year.
Mate, it's crazy.
But he wants Scott McTominay, mate. You know what? Slide on wide, get it in the mixer for Scott McTominay, mate. That's what he wants.
Yeah, absolutely, man, absolutely. But Mina, what's your kind of like, kind of put on McTominay? Like, do you believe it's in tandem with the actual Ugarte deal? Because I believe now it must be separate, man, from that Ugarte deal.
No, I think United are buying or trying to get Ugarte, regardless of if Scott McTominay leaves. I think if Scott leaves, I think they bring in another midfielder on top of Ugarte. But you know, I look at this McTominay thing and I think I look at McTominay and think there's reasons why Man United would probably want to keep him. Okay, he's an academy kid. He's a perfect example to academy players of the path route from academy to first team, regardless of the fact that he's not a good footballer. But he's a guy that came from United's academy into the first team, never in trouble with the media. There's never anything negative about him. He's a model to academy players. And I understand why Man United is being reported that, you know what, they will sell him if the offer's right and if he wants to leave. Because if he turns around today and says, I'm happy with being a role player, or I'm happy with being a rotation player, I think United will keep him. Honestly, I don't think they should, but I think they'll keep him because they're going to be like, academy kid, United through and through, all of this stuff. They're going to be like, there's more positives to keep him for. Now, on the flip side, the reports are that he wants guaranteed game time, which is why. And also, he's the only player United have looked at as a sellable asset this summer that actually has suitors and offers coming in. Jadon Sancho, no offers. Casemiro, no offers. Lindelof, Man United have accepted now that they're not going to probably sell him and he's going to leave on a free because no one wants to buy him. Scott McTominay.
He's injured now.
And now he's injured. Scott McTominay, outside of Mason Greenwood, is really the only player that has actually had suitors and bids coming in for him. So for me, Man United can't turn away and snuff their noses up at any bids coming in for him, because I understand, by the way, 30 million is what they want. You look at people like Harry Winks and Emil Smith-Rowe and all the prices they're going for. Man United have every reason to ask for 30 million for Scott McTominay. Every reason.
Yeah, I think for me it's one of them where with Scott McTominay, I think for me he's got shooters like, and when I seen as well people like Skip going for 25 million. You know, I've seen other, defenders going in for good money, and midfielders going for good money. I'm like we're devaluing Scott McTominay, like genuinely. Whatever you think of the player, like, we have to remain objective about his price though. Like, he's worth at least 30 million. Like, generally, guys, like what he's gonna offer you in that team, gonna give you goals, he'll give you that physicality if you need to in the air. Like, he'll give you a lot of things in the Premier League, the box to box. The box crashing, like, he'll give you qualities that you'll need in the Premier League. And
do you want that at Man United?
Sorry?
Do you want that at Manchester United? Because you're listing all the reasons why people should should buy him, sorry. So is that not what you would want at United?
Not really, because I feel like for me, it's like, if he's going to play, where's he going to play as well? Where's he going to play? Like, where would you play Scott McTominay right now? If Mason Mount is struggling to get games and he costs 60 million, where would you play Scott McTominay in this team? I don't think there's a place for him, You're going to play him when we get injuries. You know what I mean? Injuries. Yeah, big up Rants for the raid, man. Is that access denied because of Dalot? It's because of I rate Dalot in it now. So it's like, say no more. You know what I mean? But big up Rants for the raid. Make sure you lot are liking the video as you tune in, people, man. Big up Rants and Faz on their show, man. But yeah, no, I think for me, it's one of them where with Scott McTominay, like, you can't I think in your third season now, you can't be making these kind of like these situations where you're just trying to fit him in, trying to shoehorn him in. You get me? Like, we can't be relying on these kind of moments of brilliance from McTominay. You feel me?
McTominay for me, only thrives in Man United's system when it's chaos.
Yes.
Football, Scott McTominay. If you're trying to build something, you cannot have a player like Scott McTominay because he's going to thrive in it. And it makes no sense.
My guy's got 2 left feet. He doesn't know how to scan. The idea that he was a midfield player, he's good in the box. Listen, if you want chaos in the box, you get it out wide and then he'll get a head to it or a toe to it. That's what Scott McTominay is good at, getting his head or toe to it. And that's kamikaze football. That's like almost, for me, we had the original guy that used to do that. And that was Fellaini. But he actually had a technique of doing that, bringing it down in his chest. You know what I mean? Being dominant in the back post, near post. But at the end of the day, Scott McTominay, he has to realize he's 28 years old soon. He's coming in his prime. He needs to get a decent contract. And in the last couple of years of his career, he wants to play football. That's what he needs. He must understand if United are trying to bring in another midfielder, you're not getting into this team. Other than if he's going to be, only the way he stays, if he's option now and again, not even make it to match squad, but sometimes he'll be in a match squad and he'll be on the bench and we'll bring him on late to get that last bang wallop, pots and pans, hit that road, you know what I mean? Hit that back post business. That is what he's there for. So for me, he needs to go. You already Napoli want you. It's actually desirable. Napoli want you, and Fulham want you. So at the end of the day, but when I see Skip going for 25 million, I'm like, I know what Tottenham did. They play those couple of 3 minutes of Skip balling out at Old Trafford last season.
Yeah. I can't believe that, by the way. When he came to us, that's another reason why Ten Hag should have been sacked, man, because he let Skip and Højbjerg absolutely dominate him.
And you know what? Spurs got rid of them both. What does that tell you?
Has Højbjerg left?
Yeah. Is it Marseille?
Marseille. Where did that happen?
They've been getting clear. They've been clearing out Deadwood all summer. You just didn't realize.
Spurs are not messing about. They're not messing about, man.
And how much did he go for? How much did he go for?
Højbjerg didn't go for that much. Well, at the end of the day, Skip, because of his age in it, he's younger, innit? He's in his early 20s, innit?
Yeah, and he has less. He probably earns peanuts. 23. He was earning peanuts.
He's not good at anything though, apart from he's a good passer of the ball a little bit. Like he's
listen. I look at Collier. Collier's better than him, man. Collier's not even played one Premier League for United yet, and he's got more talent than Skip, man. Mess me out with Skip. But I'm saying to you, if he's getting and Fulham 30 million people. Sorry, 30 million Scott McTominay. And if not, Napoli, 30 million. You see him crying. Now that Conte is wearing a wig. That Antonio Conte is definitely wearing a wig. Right, listen, when I was a kid, my guy was bold as he can get. And now he's there, Latin stallion, Italian business. Anyway, he's already cried about the board. The board might slam the 30 million on the desk and say, go and get you Scott McTominay, mate. So you don't know yet. Big up Vaz, by the way.
Yeah, Vaz, how you doing, man? Everything all good? Big up to you, man.
Yeah, man. So, as the chief executive officer of the Dalot Defense League,
say that one.
I made a mistake and I've come to rectify the mistake.
But you took a handshake, man. That's it.
No, I decline and I reject and I rebuke. I take it back.
You have to write it down.
My OG Rans told me some information that I didn't know. They're back in cold nights, outside OT. You were gunning for Dalot, man. I did not know this,
bro.
Yeah, so we've come to take the passport.
He's improved. He's improved.
Access is denied. Don't care, mate.
That's improved.
You access denied. Nuruddin, we're still debating about your access, about Dalot. I know you still got something against him, but we've not established it yet. But Saeed, Kalas,
listen,
mate,
man.
you're allowed,
It's Man United's right back now. I think he can become a future captain. I think he's a captain as well. You know, he's a leader, man. So fair play to him, man. He's improved, man. You know what I'm saying? But listen, Dalot is now, you know what I mean? We're locked in now. You know, there was doubts last season.
Do you apologize?
This season is locked in, right?
Do you apologize?
No, it's not apologize. He's got better. He's improved his game. And that's all it is. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's apology. What I said about Dalot, though, I don't think it's wrong. Like, he, for me, lacks some concentration levels. I think sometimes 1v1, he was getting caught out here and there. But ultimately, he's grown now. He's become more of a leader now. He's experienced now. And that's it. I'm not apologizing. All I have to say, you know what? I put my hands up and I say, you know what? Now he's here. He's arrived. He's ready.
Bro, my man arrived years ago, man. What are you on about?
Last year was his first, I would say, solid season where he was player of the year. Player of the year.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Don't go too early before you get memed. Even though I know that he's giving you that 5%, you know, to do the PR for him. You know, I mean, new season, I give you a bit of a raise. You know, 5% raise for his personal PR on the brick tube. But at the end of the day, listen, last season he was the most consistent player. But it's a new season, my friend. And you know what? For me, it's what you give me now. The past is the past. It's what you do for me now. That's what I want to see. And he had a bit of a shaky start. I know he's forced to play left back, but
he did a very good job at left back, man. Come on.
Yeah, man.
You guys are so harsh.
He was offering nothing, man. And he to go wide. Mazraoui outshot, man. Mazraoui was on levels, man.
Come on, man.
We now have two good fullbacks. I
expect that from Rashford. I expected more from him, to be fair. I'm putting it down to he's come back late. He maybe not 100% fit. Hey, there's a little bit of leeway for you.
He was making so many unselfish runs. Do you know what I mean? He was creating space. He was dragging players with him. He was trying to beat his man. He defensively kept it as tidy as he can. He was doing good, man.
Yeah. I give it to him. For me,
how can you say
he deserves it?
Luke Shaw performs well when he's on the pitch? Do you know what I'm saying? But Dalot's here week in, week out. You don't know what you have until it's gone, innit? That's what it is, basically. And people will miss this guy if this guy was.
Now he's locked in. I don't think we needed it. This is why, for me, when we were looking at right backs, I was like, we don't need him. Remember, we're linked with what's his name, the right wing back from Leverkusen.
Oh, Frimpong.
Yeah, I was like, we don't need him. We got Dalot. You know, you don't have to complicate everything. We got Dalot. We're cool now. You know what I mean? Left back, we got now Mazraoui. We probably need one. Maybe we could do with another free transfer. If you gave me Reguilon, Hermoso, someone like that, shout out to Lil Yo-Yo. Like, if you gave me a little, you know, one of them guys, I wouldn't mind that one. But for now, I'm cool with that.
Listen, Reguilon can hold tight. So he can't defend to save his life, mate.
Listen, I wouldn't
mind. What about Marcus Alonso?
Nah, mate.
No. He's nowhere near.
Forget him.
No.
Forget him, mate. That Hermoso looks like he's an aggressive guy. He looks like he's more aggressive, and he can play centre back to be fair as well. So get me that guy at least, because I've not tried him. But Marcus Alonso, I don't know what he thinks. Man, sorry, man. Let's not get it twisted. You ain't all that. You are. You know what you do. You know what it reminds me, Marcus Alonso, when he tries to start running. It reminds me of like workouts, like he's on a treadmill. You know what I mean? Oh my God, that's even worse.
Now we're not getting him. Apparently, we're not. That's not happening.
Oh my God, please!
It's not happening.
I swear to you, if Manchester United was to bring last hours of the track, Reguilon, Marcus Alonso, or Ben Chilwell, to me, they have literally took 2 steps forward, 10 steps back. That would be absolute. That would kill the transfer window for me. Are you kidding me? That Hermoso guy, he's played Atletico Madrid. To play for that manager, you have to be aggressive. You have to compete your duels. You've got to be physical. So I'd rather have him. But Reguilon, that's Saeed's friend, you know. My guy he came to Manchester United, sat on the bench, but he was everywhere, all over the app, all over the socials, all over Facebook.
But for me, if you're a squad player, I wouldn't mind Reguilon. It's whether you're a starter. If you're a squad player, I wouldn't mind Reguilon as a squad player. Neither would I write about Hermoso, these kind of players here. Just need backup. Because right now, Shaw's not available, nor is he reliable. Malassia's not available, nor is he reliable at this minute. So I wouldn't mind him as a squad player, you know what I'm saying to you? But again, is that the priority right now? Maybe not. The priority for me is getting rid of Mctominay and bringing in Ugarte or whoever you're bringing in, Sanderberg, them 2 players in there. United are reports.
You know what I should do? Yeah. Invest in the future and give Amos a try, honestly.
Not now. I don't think he's ready
yet.
I
don't think he's ready.
He's not ready. I don't care. Test him. See if he's ready or not.
No. For me, I wouldn't test him.
Listen, Saeed, I'm gonna leave you guys. Yeah, take it easy. But
big up, man.
Listen, remember, don't forget to get 10%. Negotiate for 10% from Diego Dalot PR.
Yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? But no, I think for me, listen, Harry Amos is not ready, bro. Like for me,
how do you know?
He's not ready.
How do you know unless you give
He's
it?
17 years old.
You guys are a joke. To me, you don't know until you try.
No, we've seen it though. We've seen. No, why would you want to put him through that as well? Like, you got to remember, maybe a little Europa League. Maybe, you know, if you've gone through.
I think he's good enough to be in the squad. I don't think he needs to go out on loan. I don't think he needs to go out on loan. He's not Ethan Laird.
Oh, he can develop on the 18s. On the 18s.
I think
being give him a chance then. Give him a chance.
I think in Carabao Cup, Europa, I wouldn't be mad about him playing. Honestly, I wouldn't be mad.
That's what I'm talking about then. Give him one of the home ties, whether Europa League home game. Give him a half.
Yeah, you know, my thing is, it's like, I get what you're trying to say, and I understand it, yeah. Like, you know, give them a chance. This club's always built, but sometimes, you know what I mean, there's certain positions where you've got to be careful of. Can't just throw in everyone. I think for me, if you've got players in there that are
But do you think it's fair to use, because I saw Eric Ten Hag talking about Harry Amos in pre-season, and he was using like Kobbie Mainoo as the benchmark. Do you think Kobbie Mainoo is a fair benchmark to use for other academy players in the fact that not everyone is going to be Kobbie level when they're coming through the academy? Kobbie was ready to be part of the first team immediately. He didn't need to be slowly integrated like other people. Amad Diallo, Garnacho, these players were slowly integrated into the first team. So I think it's harsh to use a player like Kobbie, for example, for other academies as the benchmark. But I think in pre-season, Harry Amos showed that he can offer depth, he can offer quality, and in the instance that Manchester United need a third choice left back, this is me with the hopes that Luke Shaw is going to stay fit or get fit. I don't see Harry Amos being a bad option, because the only way that a player will develop is there's no guarantee he'll go out on loan and Man United will still want him to be part of the first team. Example, Ethan Laird. Example, Alvaro Fernandez. Example, Hannibal Mejbri. All of these players went out and played consistent football on loan and played well, but never really got into Manchester United. So there's no guarantee that if he goes out on a loan spell, the best way for him to know, for Man United to integrate him into the first team, is for him to be around the first team, training with the first team, part of the squad, etc., etc. And then we can see what kind of is on the future for Harry Amos. And the reason why I don't think Man United will sign a left back, because I don't think there's a good enough left back out there. Like all the people that we're linked to, no disrespect, but no thank you.
But that's why they're third and fourth choice, though. That's why they're
even within third and fourth choice, United there shouldn't be a drop off in quality. I'm not gonna lie. If United sign Marcus Alonso or Ben Chilwell, this is just hypothetical. But if we sign Marcus Alonso as a third choice left back, and both of our left backs are injured, and we have to rely on Marcus Alonso, I'm not gonna feel at ease. I wouldn't feel at ease at him playing. Same with Ben Chilwell. Same with Reguilon. Reguilon is probably the only one I could say is, you know what, I wouldn't mind him. But Nuruddin has some personal issue with Reguilon. I don't know why he hates him so much.
Yeah. Kadioglu is not coming. He's going to Brighton, which for me, Brighton are great. I
don't hate Reguilon.
Even getting that kid from Celtic. I don't know if you've seen it, yeah. They're getting that kid from Celtic. You know that? The kid from Celtic?
Yeah. It's a good player. Listen, I'll tell you, I don't hate Reguilon, but I'm sorry, Mina. Have you seen him when he's trying to defend? I swear to God, it's like, I don't know what he's doing. He's just, even his body shape is all wrong.
He's there for me in an injury crisis.
You know what? He's become so square. You might as well turn the two midfielders to go over there to help him out, because he stands so square. He doesn't get low. He doesn't know how to slide in. Honestly, give me the guy. Remember the Brazilian guy that we had? Yeah,
nah, he's awful.
Tellez is better than. Tellez is better than Reguilon.
He's not.
Yes,
Tellez is one of the worst left backs I've ever seen.
Come on, Nuruddin.
The guy never had no physical power. He had no pace.
At least he tried to slide. At least he was trying to use the rain, man. Manchester rain to glide.
He's the epitome of, like, you know, when you watch something online and you just kind of think, you know what, unbelievable, and then you bring it and then you're like, what is this? You know what I mean? Like, that's TikTok shop, man. Oh, you know what I mean? When you go, I go on TikTok shop, yeah, and I think, right, this is quality, man. I bring it home and it's rubbish.
Nah, you can get some good stuff on TikTok shop, bro. I got a good massage gun. You can get.
Look at this. I thought this was a lamp, guys. I got this, yeah. I thought this was a big lamp. Look what I've got.
You didn't read the description of the thing before you brought it. You didn't read the description. You're like the Glazers. You're like Ed Woodward. You went to go buy something without reading the description.
TikTok shot, fam. I thought it was a big
small print, you know.
Look at the side of this shit,
look at the small print.
You can't even do anything with it. You know what I mean? It barely lights up, fam.
You know
what was the measurement, Saeed? What was the measure? I bet you it said like 15 centimeters by 2 centimeters, and you thought, yeah, this is a big lamp I can put in my studio.
Wallahi, it's the way they boxed it and the way they put it on the image. It clearly was right next to the bed set. It was a big lamp, like it was this, but big. And I was like, I want one of these in my room. Next thing you know, I just think, what the fuck? And this is what Tellez was. He literally came out, beautiful assists, goals, etc., etc. Bang! You know what I mean, bro? Man can't
in a small
run
box,
up and down. It's crazy.
Can you imagine Saeed's face for receiving that delivery?
That box was. How big was the box? Please tell me you still got the box. How big was it?
No, I can't be bothered taking it back. You know, the box was small. The box was small. You know, it was like literally a small box. You know what I mean? So it wasn't big, but
tell us a bit more about him. I don't give an absolute damn. When I watch regularly on in the stadium, I'm like, you absolute shit bag. Where are you running back to? Come forward, get against the player. Don't let the winger turn. Looking around, scared. Nah, mate, I'm not having it. I like my fullbacks to be aggressive. I don't like fullbacks that run away from their wingers, man. No.
Yeah, man.
From at least Tellez used to try. He wasn't good at it, but at least he had that bit of fight about him.
Listen, they're all mid anyway, but I think for me, right now, I don't think we're going to get any fullbacks anyway. For me, 2 midfielders.
I think that can cost Manchester United. I'm not going to lie to you. I think that can cost Manchester United.
Not getting a fullback?
Yes. You tell me now. What's the name gets injured? Who's going to play right back? Who's going to play left back?
Probably Licha. Probably Licha, you know. If there's an injury, they might shift Licha to left back and Dalot. And this is with the expectation, obviously, with Maguire being fit, Lindelof being fit. I don't see United spending 35 or 30 million or 20 million on a fullback. Personally, I don't see it happening.
Just get somebody on loan. Go and get, you know what? Loan Moreno from Villa. They got 3 left backs, you know, Villa.
Oh, yeah, because they brought Ian Maatsen as well.
Yeah, got 3 left back.
Yep.
Loan one of them.
Yeah. But yeah, let's concentrate on what we need. And guys, there's 1,000 people here. Let's get up to 500 likes if we can. That'll be amazing, people. So hit the like button if you can. Let's go back to the midfielder because the Ugarte one, you know, I've not been concentrating on it that much, you know, because I don't know. It's been a bit of a weird one where it's like he's kind of trapped, isn't it? Oh, what's the latest on Ugarte? Like,
you know what? Yeah, this is just. I hate the way journalists talk about this Ugarte thing because all I hear is Ugarte to United is warming up, it's heating up.
Yeah,
it's coming closer. It's getting closer. It's just a different word that is being used every time, but nothing has changed. Nothing's changed. It's interesting because obviously United is linked to Ugarte, but they're obviously also linked to Sandberg. So it makes me think maybe United's aim is to bring in 2 midfielders. I think one is guaranteed. Yeah. But no way. Even I think. What do you think is a reasonable price? Because they want what 60 million euros. What do you think is a reasonable price for Ugarte? Because I said 35, up to 40 is reasonable for him. Anything more, United getting fleeced.
Pounds or euros?
Let's do pounds. 51 million is what PSG want in pounds. So what would you say is reasonable?
40 million pounds.
45. I'd be willing to do it at 45.
Sandberg, Burnley. Don't take the piss. He's not worth 30 million. Nobody's coming for Sandberg. He's not being linked with anybody. And he's injured at the moment anyway.
Yeah, so apparently that's why they're not.
Stop taking the piss. He is not worth 30 million. You're having a fucking.
Oh, that's why Man United don't want to do it. They don't want to negotiate. That's why they waited to. That's why the tactic says now. I don't know if Jamie Jackson's report is something that's almost like, you know, it's not groundbreaking journalism. You know what I mean? To suggest that Man United are going to wait until the end, because it's true though, because we waited until. Remember at Amrabat, we waited until the last day of the window to get Amrabat on what was it on a 10 million euro loan fee? So,
but you know, but I get why United are willing to wait till then, because PSG just lost Gonzalo Ramos to an injury for 3-ish months. Yes. They're now trying to go out and buy another. they're buying as many wingers as
Lookman.
It don't make sense. They need a striker, and obviously they want Victor Osimhen, but they're not willing to negotiate with Napoli because of what Napoli are asking for. So they need to sell. They've brought in Desire Doué for what? Nearly a 50 million package.
50 million.
They've brought in Jao Neves, 60-something million.
What's wrong with him? Is it United? Like, is it just because of the fact that they're dealing with United and they think that they got money and they want to just fleece us? Like,
Qataris don't mess about.
Maybe the Qatar deal might have effed us over in a different way.
No. I don't think that's the thing. I don't think
I
don't think that's why. I just think that they think money have to make, as the Yardis say. They have to make money because at the end of the day, by the way, French teams don't make money from TV deals the way that English teams do. They don't make money right now in the UK. If you are in the UK, it's PSG. The French league ain't even on TNT anymore. It's on Amazon. They're not making money from TV deals anymore. The French league. It used to be on TNT. Okay. It used to be on TNT.
Not on TNT anymore.
It's not on TNT anymore.
No.
They've lost the rights.
How can I watch my team, Marseille? How can I watch my team, Marseille?
You know,
how can I watch?
You can still watch it though. You can still watch it.
You can watch it on Amazon. Yeah, you can watch it on Amazon. And obviously, if you
have to pay.
Or if you got the
I
don't want to promote it on stream. I don't want to promote it on stream, but you know,
Jean-Claude Blanc, man, get your little, you know what I mean? Get your little, friend list and that out, man, and sort that deal out, man. But he wants to leave. Ugarte wants to leave. That's why for me, I'm ready. I'm ready for whenever.
Have you heard what they're saying? He's begging to come to Manchester United.
Yeah. He's
so eager. Listen,
Man United a big club. We always say, cool. You know, United. We're so. You know when we're so tired of our team, like United are still a big club, guys, man. To play for Man United is huge. Like someone like Ugarte to go from PSG to Man United, who's a sleeping giant. That's why I always say with AC Milan. I always say to AC Milan, they're a big club, man.
AC Milan always got the streets.
They got they've
always got the streets.
Yeah, they got the streets, fam. Like when people say, "Oh, he's going to AC Milan," like when Fofana was like, "Cool," I was like, "Cool." He's still going to a big club though in Milan.
It's just because of what AC Milan became in the 2000s after their domination in the 2000s, similar to basically United. Basically, after Sir Alex left, United's 10-year, like the last decade. Mine, but let's put it like this: my nephews have grown up, and they're United fans by force. They've grown up not seeing Man United win. They have not seen Man United win stuff. Like they've seen minor things like FA Cup and Carabao Cup and all of that. But they can't believe that when I was their age, I was watching United lift in Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues and all of that kind of stuff. So I get why people always assume that nowadays teams like AC Milan, United, etc., don't have pull. But it's the history at the end of the day.
Yeah. It's true.
No, you're talking about a player as well, specifically. No other team in Europe wants him. And basically, he is going to come and play at Manchester United and PSG. They don't want to play that football. But apparently, Luis Enrique spoke to him and he said to Luis Enrique, I want to go to Manchester United. I know that you don't fancy me. You know what I mean? Last season, I didn't start that many games. I was on the bench or whatever. But the idea that they try to get their money back is different. Listen, your manager doesn't fancy the player. It's an open secret. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does.
Everybody knows. Like
he's not training with the first team. That's
but it's
you know, even by the way, it's Locatelli training with the first team. By the way, in Juventus. Apparently, he blocked his Instagram because he was getting abuse. So I thought he wasn't playing with the first team. I was like, if that's crazy, man. Like, listen, for me, it should be like United should do that, man. Like more often, man. If you want to sell a player, just make sure you don't let.
But don't you think there's a fine line between like what teams like Juve and PSG are doing and what teams like Chelsea are doing?
Like Sterling today, that's perfect for Maresco. Perfect. I love that. The fact that he says a technical decision, you're not part of my squad or your ideas. Start packing up and getting ready to move. That's what United should do. Hey?
Is that what
he said he goes basic. It's a technical decision. And he doesn't basically fit in my plans. He kind of mentioned it was a technical decision. And you know what? It's best, they find a move. That's what he kind of really said. I think for me, it should be more open, that kind of argument. It should be more
how much money. I wonder how much money they gave him and how many more years has he got left in his contract?
He's on like 250, I think, at Chelsea.
No, Sterling's on 300k.
Yeah, he's like one of their highest earners. Yeah, he's one of their highest earners.
You know what? There was the player that, I don't know if you guys remember, a Dutch player. Chelsea always do this to players. They buy these players, they do it for a year, and then they want to move them on. And you know what? He said Winston Bogart. You know what he did?
What?
3 years he sat on their bench. He just
Didn't what's his name do that?
Winston
Didn't Danny
Bogart.
Drinkwater? Didn't Drinkwater do that as well?
Let me find out who he is. I've never heard of him, you know.
Winston, you remember who looked like you? If you see me, remember Winston Bogart, Dutch defender.
Oh, this one here.
Guy. Yeah.
He was on 40K a week. What the fuck?
And at that time it was a lot of money. That's a decade ago now.
Oh,
that was a lot of money.
That was more than a decade ago. 20 years ago, that.
Yeah. What did he do? He sat on the bench.
Wow.
He sat on the bench. He's seen his contract out. He was like, listen, I'm not going anywhere. Sterling might do that, you know.
Sterling got like 4 years or something left on his deal. He's got a lot.
And he's already done 2. He's just got 2 years left. 300K. Nobody other than Saudi Arabia. Maybe go and see Ronaldo. You see Ronaldo?
His team came out and made a statement. And this
they didn't make a statement. I think they got set up. Daily Mail asked them for a comment in a piece that Daily Mail were writing about Raheem Sterling and players being left out of the Chelsea squad. They asked journalists do this, by the way, when they're writing about someone, they'll approach you for a comment. And Chelsea gave that. Sterling's camp gave that response to Daily Mail, and then Daily Mail published it like it was a statement that they put out. It wasn't a statement.
Yeah, but was that after the team news?
It was after the team news, which Daily Mail were probably sitting on this story.
Wow. Nottingham Forest working on a deal to get Eddie Nketiah, 25 million. Openly been rejected. Wow. See, Arsenal want 35 million for Eddie Nketiah. You know what I mean, bro? You gotta be firm, fam. You gotta be firm. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, it's like when we don't want a player or we don't like, bro, you just gotta like, freeze them out, man. Like you got to.
I guarantee Saeed, you're saying that. Sorry, Saeed's saying that now, but I guarantee you, if Man United started doing that to players, Saeed would be losing the plot.
No, but the thing is, though, if United,
he'll be going mad.
No, but the thing is, if United are adamant that they're not part of the squad and they don't fit the plans in, you have to make it clear, though. Not only does it give transparency to the player, but it gives transparency to the fans as well to be like, he's made it clear. This list of players are not part of the squad. Then we all know, cool, right? He needs to be sold now, and then hopefully they get sold. I think it would give peace of mind to everyone, to have that feeling, and that's why.
Well, Lindelof's taking the piss. Hey? Eriksen's taking the piss. Eriksen.
Lindelof's the one, the biggest one that I think.
He's taking the piss. It's true
though.
In January, in January you can sign with any team outside of England for free and get a massive signing on fee without he's got 1 year left. He's got United by the throat. You know what I mean? He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to go this spot. United should force him out now.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know.
Well, Eriksen. Eriksen, did he come on in the Community Shield? Did Eriksen get on? He didn't come on, did he?
No.
I think he did.
I don't think so.
Did he come on?
I don't remember him coming on.
Did he not come on?
No, I don't think he did.
He didn't come on like the other night.
No, but Christian Eriksen has already said he's happy to sit back and leave on a free.
Is that what he said?
Apparently, yeah, a couple of weeks ago when he was asked about it on pre-season. He basically said he's happy to be squad depth and leave next year for free.
Oh, so he wants another signing on fee.
He wants another signing on fee.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Has he got a year left? He's got 1 more year left, didn't he?
12 months. Yeah, 12 months.
Yeah.
Do you not know he didn't start? Okay, he didn't start.
Lindelof. Yeah, it's Lindelof. It's Eriksen. It's Maguire. Who else is on the last year? It's Mctominay as well, apparently.
But I think Maguire got a 1 year option, no?
Has he got an extension?
Yeah,
1 year option.
He's got a 1 year option.
7 years.
Yeah.
Can you believe it? United gave him 7 years.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's crazy.
Years.
So my thing is, with United at the minute, like I said to you, you know what I mean? That Ugarte one's a key one because I feel like for me, it goes from a window that was probably about a 7 out of 10 to maybe being like an 8.5. You get another.
That's a bit. You're getting a bit giddy there. You're getting a bit too giddy.
8.5, yeah.
You're getting a bit too
midfielder in there.
You're getting a bit too giddy now.
Wow. I don't understand like 8.
Whoa.
It's definitely an 8 though.
Whoa.
Definitely an 8. So you're saying like an 8.
Manchester United have not sold their left back. If we do get, if Masraoui, touch wood, he doesn't get injured, or Diego Dalot gets injured.
Don't say touch wood, say inshallah.
No, if United get 2 midfielders in, by the end of the window, you're not saying that's not 8, at least minimum 8.
I don't think that's happening. I don't think they're getting 2 midfielders.
That's what I'm saying to you. If it does happen, that's an 8 out of 10 window, yeah?
Well, for me, it's 7.5 because we haven't got a left back.
But the thing is, though, we got a left back in Mazarawi, which is kind of our left back as per se.
But then who's to cover the right back? Then who's going to cover the right back if right back gets injured?
Well, obviously at this money, you know what I mean? I get it. You know what I mean? Obviously, it depends on the system or how we're playing and whatnot. But that they're the chosen two. I get what you mean.
Can the play right back? So we get Johnny Evans.
No, I don't think they play right back. No, I don't think.
I think if United if fullbacks start getting injured, United might go to playing a back three.
Yeah, why not?
Why not go to playing a back three?
Yeah, Euro can play there when he's fit, though. When he's fit, yeah, Euro can play there.
Rashford at the wing back.
Nah.
Yeah,
Anthony can, though.
Rashford and Ganacho.
I think they would slap Anthony at wing back. They could if United.
Are you kidding me?
Honestly, I'm not saying we should do it, but I'm saying if United have no fullbacks, no left backs available, saying that Mazraoui's injured, Luke Shaw is literally sitting in an NHS hospital somewhere in Manchester, and Malacia is somewhere in the Netherlands. I don't know if he exists. If all of that happens, I can imagine them playing 3 in the back and slap Anthony at left wing back.
Just to tell you anything about my boy Malacia, he's training. He's doing 1-to-1 training. I saw him the other day. Did I tell you? I saw him the other day, Saeed. I saw him in town the other day, Malacia. I asked him, how you doing? How you feeling?
Swear down, okay.
Yeah, he said he's looking for just before Christmas, hopefully. Inshallah.
Before Christmas.
Yeah. He's doing individual 1-to-1 training. He's out on the grass. He's out on the grass.
Look at Nuruddin with the exclusives.
Yeah, man, but you see them out in Manchester, so.
Yeah. Honestly, see them just walking around.
Yeah. I think Lenny Euro was walking around in Manchester the other day.
Yeah. Somebody saw him in the Northern Quarter, yeah.
Yeah, the Northern Quarter, yeah. So, you know what I mean? These players are not like in London, you know, they walk around, especially the City players as well. I see Rodri having a baguette literally in the not Northern Quarter, Manchester Piccadilly. Literally
was it not Bernardo Silva that got chased by someone once and he was running into a flat?
No, that's Pep Guardiola. That was
Pep.
Yeah. You know what? That's my friend. Listen, that's my friend's brother who did that. He only wanted an autograph of him.
Yeah, but you can't.
Pep was scared. Pep was scared. Pep was like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, you'd never see that in other parts. Definitely not down south. You will not see.
You
see Raheem Sterling out and about, but that's no one else.
I think it's because of one of them where he's a bit more chilled in Manchester.
Is he from Wembley?
Yeah, he's from Ends. Yeah, he's from Ends.
Yeah.
No, I get it. You know, I went to London once and I saw Defoe at the West End.
Yeah, but Defoe's retired, isn't it?
Yeah. Back in the day, and that was back in the day.
I saw Robin van Persie in a Nando's.
There you go.
In a Nando's. And
Shoreditch, you know what? I saw every time because there's the Cultural Arts Centre in Shoreditch, yeah. Rich Mix, I think it's called Rich Mix.
Yeah, Rich Mix. Yeah, I've been there. I've been there a few times.
So I go there to host events sometimes, and just around there you see bare actors, like Hollywood actors and stuff, and you see like bare people, and I'm not even that. People are tapping me on the shoulder, like, you know, in a Turkish like a takeaway. I'm getting something to take away, and people are like, "Do you know who that is?" And I'm like, "Nah."
You know that Amrabat,
that's the Hollywood actor, and I'm like,
that first night Amrabat, you know. Funny story about Amrabat. He was meant to be in the stadium, innit, for the game, yeah. And then a couple of lads caught him in a shisha bar in Windsor Road. Yeah, so then what happened was, I don't know if he went on the Daily Mail or anything like that, but he went on like Amrabat, you know, not seen at the game, but was in a local shisha bar in Manchester. And I was like, bro, like, it's no, but funny.
You can't. The thing is, if you see footballers in them kind of places, you can't. It's hassed. I don't know how you say hassed. It's dread if you take a picture and post it. There's some footballers I've seen in certain places like that, and you just leave them, innit? Because
you gotta leave them.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Unless I don't like you.
Listen, I used to be a doorman, right? And I used to work on, like, you know, on Deansgate and stuff like that in certain clubs. The ones that I saw, the sites that I've ever seen of Wayne Rooney, and I've stopped people with their Nokia phones taking photos of it.
Yeah.
I've literally stopped people. I'm talking about the site. That if I could, I'll have to tell you off camera, like the stuff that Wayne Rooney was, but off his head, completely off his head. And I'm like, yo, don't take a photo of him. Nah, I'm never starstruck, mate. Listen, I was starstruck when I saw Rukulé. That's my and Cantona.
Yeah.
The first time I met Cantona, man, it was unbelievable.
No,
But
I think
Cantona used to come to like the cinemas I used to go to, and then remember Juan Mata. It's my friend Juan Mata used to come every time, come and chat to me. I still like Juan Mata. He's into arts and culture and galleries and stuff like that. The art stuff that I used to work in the art. And Juan Mata is proper, down to earth, chilled. But yeah, Cantona, that was the first time I ever met Cantona. But Ronaldo used to go.
Oh yeah, the Ronaldo one was a funny one.
You used to go and check for my boys. You used to go to KFC and check for my boys.
No, the Ronaldo one was a funny one. Do you see the Ronaldo one where he was in Hume? Yeah.
Yeah. My post office. My post office is around the corner.
He come out the post office, yeah, and there's like a Subway in the post office. And like I was fuming because I was like, bro, I was around the corner. And he come out, yeah, because he had to do his paperwork and that. Yeah, and imagine he goes to this local post office in Hume. Like, I'm like, what the heck? Like, is he doing in there? Like, it just shows you that, like, the system is a system, innit? It don't matter if you're poor or you're rich.
Listen, back in the day, Ronaldo on a Friday night, they used to go out, especially his games were on a Sunday, and Ronaldo and Jumba with a bucket of like wings walking around Manchester eating.
Trays. But at the time, obviously, there's no phones.
It's now different, yeah. Now, because of social media, I think players don't be.
Those days, Ronaldo and
now you can't do that, man. You can't do that now. Yeah. You cannot do that now, man.
Can't get away with those things.
But how are you feeling, guys, about the way United are playing? This week, like positive vibes.
I want to hear Nuruddin's thoughts. The president of Giddy FC. I want to hear what he thinks about the Fulham game.
So, I want to break the game down for you. I thought the first 25 minutes we were hella nervous. You can see the expectations of the fans. I've put on the players, Nina. You can see the nerves. We're not getting hold of the ball. We look like they're very confused. Players didn't know what the tactics were to be. And Fulham was bopping us about in that first 20 minutes, 25 minutes. After that, we got the press right. We started to win the ball up the pitch more. We started to go halfway line, actually, and kept them in and hemmed them in. And then always the same. We don't take the chances. We press them really high. We force them into an error. He gives it to Bruno. Why are you trying this outside of the boot? You know that 10 times out of 9, 9 times out of 10 it's not coming off. It comes off once in the opportunity. You've got all the different ways to put the ball. You've got all the ways, Mina, to take it actually one more touch and then whip it around on the other side and score. And then obviously that pass by Casemiro, brilliant pass, bang. We missed that chance. Second half, we missed that chance with Rashford, where he actually didn't pass to him, but Mason Mount made something of it. And then the last 20 minutes, basketballification of football, because the press was tired. Mr. Kazinap, and because the way that he wants us to press, you saw him and Bruno. You see him and Kobe Mainu. They go right up. They back up. They back up everybody, right? So the press usually is with Mount and Bruno are being the two that try to press in the corner. Rashford goes. Then Ahmad goes. Then the two midfielders, 2 8s, and actually sometimes Casemiro is the furthest up in terms of the press. So if Maguire and Lissandro don't come and back them up and squeeze the game, and that's why twice we could have got done and they would have scored, but they just didn't get the final pass right. So that is another game you see for about 25 minutes, 30 minutes. 25 minutes we played well in the first half. The other 20 minutes was even, and then the press went to absolute bits. No press, kamikaze football, basketballification, and huge gaps were appearing. Huge gaps. But I thought in the first 25 minutes, we didn't get the box, the box midfield, the 4-4. We didn't get that right.
Yeah.
We didn't get that right. And at times, Fulham looked like they had more of the ball. Sorry, they had more people in midfield than us. And that was strange. But as soon as we got that sorted out, we hemmed them in, and that's why we made the chances. But if you don't score when you're on top in football,
that's what I'm saying. That's why for me,
it for later.
Yeah, that's why for me, when people say, "Oh, it's a difficult game,"
Zersky, and you know when Zersky even came on, Before he scored, he had 2 touches of the ball.
I know.
Every time, it's like, why are you running? Try to whack to Garnacho and Rashford. When Garnacho and Rashford are on the football pitch, the midfielders and our defense think just get it out wide and hit him. No, give it to Sergio. Straight away, as soon as he got the touch, bam, you see the level of quality. Big, tall guy, absolute velvet feet, bam, connecting things, flicking it here, playing. If you wanted to play football, no word of a lie, I will put Rashford and Garnacho for the last 20 minutes to come on in games. I'll play Sancho and Ahmad to play football with him because they are on the same wavelength as him. They won't just run; they'll just play feet and play off him. But Garnacho and Rashford, they don't. They just headless chickens. FC, run, and that to me was frustrating. But as soon as we get him on the ball, and you even see for the goal, Bruno does that turn. Well, instead of running, everybody runs. What did Sergio do? Drops, gets the ball, moves it, 1 touch, gets in the box, and I like the way he ghosted into the box. I actually think that goal is way underrated. But 100%. I did not like the huge gaps because Maguire and Lisandro have to. If Mainu and Kazinat, that's his new name, by the way, Kazinat.
He had a good game. I don't know why you calling him that. He had a good game.
Who's that?
Casemiro. Casemiro had a good game.
Is he saying he's had a bad game?
Yeah, he's calling Kazinat.
No. He's a Kazinat anyway because the way he slides like he's about to go to bed. I swear to God.
There was only one point where he slid, and that was a bit of a wild one that he got a yellow card from as well. That was it.
In the last 20 minutes, it.
He had an amazing game for me.
Positionally, listen. On the ball, he's one of our best players. On the ball,
mate, he's not a 6, on the ball. 8 now. He's an 8.
Listen. On the ball, he was one of our better players. Yeah, but in terms of positioning, in the last 20 minutes, him and Kobe, and I'm not just blaming him. Kobe gassed out, and Kazinat gassed out. Both of them gassed out, and then the hole started to appear. And Fulham, and another day against a better teams, Mina and Saeed, we're getting punished. We do that with Brighton in the last 20 minutes.
Right, we do it against Brighton.
Good night, Vienna. Good night, Vienna.
I agree. I actually agree with what you're saying there. If we don't take them chances, that's my worry for me. You know what I mean? But then again, it's like, I don't know. I just think for me, Garnacho has to bury that, and it's a different story. But the fact that people say, we didn't deserve to win that game. We deserve to win that game.
The scoreline is flattering. I think it's flattering on Fulham. Yeah, I think it was a bit flattering on Fulham.
So flattering. We had 5 shots on target. Their goalkeeper was going to be man of the match contender. Gary Neville was about to give it him. By the way, I came to the stadium, but the phone thing didn't work. You know what's saying about the phones? I had to get into.
I told you can't screenshot it.
Listen, I'll have to talk to you after the stream.
Yeah, after the show. Yeah.
But it's madness. It's absolutely madness.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, no, I think for me, it's one of them where, don't get me wrong, it's 1-0, but did we lose our next game after Wolves? Yeah, we did, didn't we, against Tottenham?
Spurs, we lost to Spurs, yeah.
Spurs, yeah.
We should have won, to be fair. In that game, we made loads of chances, remember, in the first half.
Yeah, we should have had a penalty as well, to be fair.
Bruno, Sancho, that Garnacho handball, where he handballed it, and Bruno missed that absolute sitter, remember? But for me, Bruno was pissing me off because there were so many opportunities. Zierski makes a run for him, and he's like some pass back. He was just horrendous, Bruno.
Yeah, no.
Let's not talk about
him and Mount didn't really have a great game, to be honest.
Now, Mount pressed really good, Saeed. Mount was one of the reasons why we turned over the ball.
Yeah.
His pressing was really good.
I'm still not convinced he starts for me anyway. He could be
on the ball. Listen, on the ball, he wasn't all that. And for 60 million, I'm not just having you press well. You need to be better on the ball as well. And a couple of times he got thrown off the ball. Did you see him? He couldn't stay on his feet. And as soon as he got a yellow card, then he couldn't go for that second challenge. Pick up Jarvis, Cocker Jarvis. I don't mind that. But Zierski is not the guy that is going to find you when you make the massive runs. He needs players to be closer to him so he can play off them. He's that type of guy that connects.
You think he could be the Firmino? Bobby Firmino? What Bobby was doing at Liverpool?
If he's 5% good as Bobby Firmino, we've got...
No, but that role.
Yeah, 100%. But you need to be closer to him. You can't be too far away from him. They have to come closer to him. They have to. But to me, if he's 5% good as flipping Bobby. Oh my God, we've got a player on our hands.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I agree with you. I think for me, that's a huge. But I think for me, ultimately, you know,
Nina, how did you see the game? How did you see the game?
Yeah. This guy thinks his name's Mina. But yeah.
Now go for sorry.
No, I'm kidding. No, I think there was a lot of positives to take away from the game. I think defensively, Maguire solid, Leacher good. For me, Mazraoui man of the match. If he stayed on,
sensational.
He would have been man of the match.
That's the best I've ever seen. Best debut I've seen of anybody, and that's including Wayne Rooney when he scored a hat trick. Remember?
Oh,
in the Champions League.
You're saying it's on that level?
To me, it was on that level because the positions that he took on, the way that he knows when to come inside, when to stay outside, the composure, the how press resistant he is. How press resistant he is. Of course, you know, I'm not going to get too giddy. He's going to come up against the likes of Doku and those guys, yeah, who are going to like stick it on him, yeah. But in terms of positioning, my guy, the Arsenal reject, did not have. I didn't even know he was in the game. The Arsenal reject, what's his name? Iwobi.
Smith Rowe, yeah. He was
Iwobi was Iwobi. Iwobi was marking it. Iwobi. I think he beat Iwobi to every duel. Every 50-50 duel he won.
And Eric Ten Hag said he's not 100% still. He said this guy's not at the level of 100%.
I wish and pray, Mina, that he stays fit. I thought East was sensational. I swear to you, that he looked like he'd been playing there for years.
I think that's the most important thing, is that he looked comfortable in that position that he was playing for United. And I've been having this argument like all week leading up to the game about if he was going to play right back, left back. And I said he was going to play right back because Eric Ten Hag knows him at right back. Eric Ten Hag ain't going to shift him to left back just because he thinks, yeah, he can play there too as well. And same like with Dalot, we know Dalot can play comfortably on both sides. But I think the Mount thing is interesting because I think without Mount, Man United's press looked a bit disjointed. When he came off is when the basketball match kind of started. But you're right in the sense that outside of that, what do you offer? There's not enough. You don't offer enough to warrant starting all the time. And I'm saying we, but United fans and the media criticize people like Fred for just having the ability to run. That was his role. But then they're praising Mason Mount for that, which I don't understand. How can you that's contradictory? I think with the Xerxes, for me, I think, you know, if he plays into that 9.5 role that he kind of emphasizes that he is, if he does that well in the manner that he did in that 15-20 minutes, I think United got a play on their hands. Well, I think United have a seriously good talent. And there's not going to be the pressure on him to score consistently or to assist consistently, and he's not got this hefty price tag like Højlund does. I think Højlund's season last year, he scored his first Premier League goal on Boxing Day. I think that pressure was because of that price tag he came in for, and because he was the lone number 9. But Højlund now and Xerxes won't have to share that weight. And I agree with you, Nuruddin, that I actually think Ahmad and Sancho would work well for Højlund. But if you want to see the best of Xerxes' ability, I think people like Rashford and Garnacho will eat off of that. I think Rashford and Garnacho might hinder Xerxes a little bit, but I think Xerxes will bring out the better opportunities for the wingers, especially the people that are like playing in behind.
But they have to get closer to him. That's what I'm saying.
They can't just be holding the touchline.
That's what Xerxes can benefit from, though. He can drop in the shoulders. You know, I don't think Højlund can do that.
Remember Bobby Firmino, Mane and Salah and Mane used to come closer to him, and they used to play off him and like spin off him, and that's what we have to do. That's what we have to do.
It'll be interesting to see what happens with Ugarte though, because I can't lie. I think United need 2 midfielders. I think United need 2.
Who would you have? Who would be your second midfield player?
There's no one out there. If it wasn't Zubimendi, if United get Sanderberg, I'm not mad about it. If he's not the main starter, I'm not mad about it.
You know who I would love to get? Saeed, I'll give it a 9 if United were to pull off Ederson.
Atalanta.
Yeah.
They won't sell him now. They're selling thingy. They're selling Myers, and they're selling the attacker as well. They're not going to sell all 3 in about a space of a week.
Apparently, they put a price tag on him, 50 million. I think he's worth 50 million. It's only 25.
Yeah. Last super chat before wrap up. Big up to Killer says, big up the panel. I'm amazed how Xerxes is with his feet and his size. Also, would Hoyle and Xerxes work in the front too?
Yes.
I think he would. Yeah. Especially because we play so chaos football anyway towards the end.
Yeah, he played with a better. He played with a striker at Bologna, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
He played with and they play well together. Yeah.
That
means for me, Bruno have to hit the bench, though, innit? That's for me anyway. That's me personally.
Boy, uncomfortable conversations. But listen, Brighton, difficult game. But listen, hopefully we get some transfers before then. That'll be good. But no, listen, guys, make sure you liking the video. We're just past 500 likes on the stream. That's amazing. And yeah, big up to everyone who's tuned in. And yeah, big up to you lot. Mina, love for coming on. You done for the day, or what are you saying?
Yeah. I'm off to make some dinner, make some rice, some hilib. I'm done for the day, man.
There you go.
Go for a walk. That's it.
Yeah, then obviously Tottenham game's on as well later on, so tune in for that. Yeah, Mr. Structure, we're going to be live on Real Red Raw. We'll be live Wednesday at 9 p.m. That's going to be our new slot, so make sure you tuned in. Nordin, big up, man, as always.
I'm going to go live tomorrow. I'm going to try to do daily content, so I'm going to go live tomorrow about the transfers and midfielders.
There you go, people. So look out for that one, people. And then, yeah, man, just keep subscribing, keep liking, guys. Put your notifications on as well, because some people don't get notifications for these shows. So if you haven't got your notifications on, you won't see that we're live. So put your notifications on. It's good. It's good. At 9 o'clock.
Yeah, let's go to 100K people. Yeah, let's get to 100K people. Let's do it by Saturday. That'd be amazing. Let's do it by Saturday.
Yeah.
Celebrate United win at Brighton. Remember that? You know what? Early games, the past couple of seasons, they beat us in early games. You know that. Home and away.
There you go.
They beat us.
Oh, let's pray it's not, man. Let's pray it's not.
I think that was the last season's towards the end of the season was our first win in a long time.
It was the first time Ten Hag beat Brighton. The second to last game of the season when we beat them. It's first time.
And they were already on their holidays. The boys were already on their holidays.
Has Ten Hag won a top 6 away game in August as well? Is that a good August?
No. We don't do good, down south. We don't do good down south, mate. I'm telling you, you know that crazy record is there down south, mate.
But anyway, listen, Brighton will be there. Me and Nordy will be live for the watch along, so make sure you tune in for that one. And yeah, we shall see you there. Take care.
Peace.